Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Defender's Quest. I'm gonna head off to this ominous looking castle here. Armor Schmarmer. A lone knight joins the party and shows off his armor busting skills. Kind of a... The game kind of has some spoilers all on its own with those description of the battle. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I'd build my city right on top of a cave full of explosive crystal. Yeah, exactly. Who are you? Yeah, exactly. Marcos, a proud young knight striving to prove himself. He didn't really look all that young. Yeah, but now finally, we have a way to deal with armor. Well, soon enough, soon enough. Alright, so they're the slowest class, hit single targets for high damage, can pierce and destroy armor, best against stronger armored enemies. So they're basically the opposite of berserkers. They do a lot of damage to single targets, where berserkers do most of their damage is accumulative over multiple targets. With no generic recruits, pretty much just make a line, and just to get them all in the healing range, I stick him there, and then Keta goes there. I set them up like that because swing here, maybe it's smash, it might be smash. It doesn't show it here, but Smash has a trait associated with it that destroys armor. So he'll weaken the enemies, and then the rest of the team will strike them down. That'll be good to start. Yeah, that'll work. And yeah, why not? Alright, let's really get it going. When we get another set of armored enemies, I'll slow it down here so you can see what's going on. So he's got 24 armor. As he hits him, maybe, yeah, see, the armor's going down as he's hitting him. Breaking that armor. We'll have another berserker to place out yet before we end this. Yeah, go right there. Why not? And that's it. We'll take a look at Marcos' abilities here in a second. Get sleet and freeze. Alright, he's got swing and smash that we've already looked at. Hard knock right here has 30% chance of knockback. Adds 30% chance of knockback to smash. Oh, and here's the trait. It's associated to all attacks. So his attacks ignore armor, and armor break here is what destroys armor. 1 point of armor for every 10 points of damage in attack. So, and that goes up. And counter, you can counterattack. Lunge is where he starts doing quite a bit of damage with lunge, and he can start stunning with that attack. And then cleave here does a ridiculous amount of damage to a single target. It'll be in the thousands. Right now it's 185, but with higher levels and better equipment, it'll be in the thousands. And then he's got armor training there for defense, and he gets a straight bonus to attack, just plus 10 attack in that trait. So knights are Very powerful. Yes, you are. Yeah. Well, good thing. You belong to me now. None of this standing on one foot and singing the Tipsy Tiger song backwards in falsetto. Yeah, I suppose. You should be more careful who you give a life debt to. Don't even try it. Well, now I'm curious. I want to see the Tipsy Tiger song. Guard hideout. A fort inhabited by former guards of the pit, hiding from vengeful plague survivors. So, so you used to be one of the guards that are keeping people in the pit. You wouldn't let them out. So yeah, I can kind of see where they have lack of sympathy for you. It depends on what side you're on. Yeah. I mean, not safe from it anywhere. Eventually, if we don't figure out how to deal with it. Yeah, and that also explains the armored revenant. They're the knights that didn't survive the plague. And here we can recruit more knights. Rent. That'll work. Kind of look crazy. Yeah. Well, I think that was my timer. I'm gonna check on that. It seems like it was pretty quick. There's rent. Alright. Just a second. Yeah, that was not my timer. I don't know what that sound was. Alright, rent. And we could buy some more stuff. A bludgeon. Buy one of those for Rena. Yeah, I'll sell that. I'll get a better one for... I'll get an oaken staff for Elena. And let's look at armor. Oh, everybody has something on. Well, that's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at heavy armor. Yeah, thought there was a couple that didn't have any. Rent and Elena. Marcos, you're SOL with what you have for now. Yeah, well, we need to. Creatures of fire sleep here in the dark places of the earth. That's foreboding. Here there be dragons. I always wanted to say that, but seriously, dragons. Deeper into the stronghold. Marcos leads the party deeper into the stronghold. Yeah, we said that. In search of answers. Look like anything out of the ordinary? Yeah. The role of ruggedly handsome melee fighter has been filled. So why don't you just go find yourself some sissy projectiles to throw? Okay, new guy? You might break a nail or something. I bet you don't. Tough guy hiding behind your manly armor. These are armaments of little girls that are scared of getting hit. That doesn't even make sense. Who goes into battle wanting to get hit? Even you wear pants in battle. Not anymore! What just... More revenant. Slack, what on earth are you doing? This is how real men fight. Put your pants back on right now. Never! Do it now or I won't pull you in with the rest of us. Fine. And this battle's pretty much just set up. So there's 3 entrances, but they all have to go through this funnel. So they were SOL before they even got started. That Rena the Ice Mage would go. Well, let's see. Rena goes there, and Marcos would go where I put him. He can go there. You'll go at the back because you're low level. Let's see. He's got the berserkers and Marcos, so that'll work there. These 2 can go over here. Alright. Boost him and her. And with that, the battles, I mean, that's pretty much all you need. I'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit more even. I'll keep boosting people, but with it being funneled as much as it is right there, I don't really need to. And then there's a crystal there too. You could use some lightning on and some more if they do happen to start sneaking by. Yeah, and there's the last wave right there. And they're done. Alright, let's get you some smash and armor pierce. Start to be remotely useful. And then range on the rangers. At level 10, they get access to range, which is what I will be maxing now. It's really ridiculous. When that's maxed out, if we put a ranger in the middle of the map, they can pretty much reach the whole thing. It's insane. We'll start boosting some critical on there. They start getting, they can add bleed to their attacks. I didn't find it to be that useful, but it might be more useful than I gave it credit for. And crystal. It's useful. I don't really use it. It's useful if there are really large groups of enemies. Well, there weren't too many that had armor on them, so I didn't really think they were all yours. He's coming. Here's Johnny. There's something else I wanted to show. Maybe I don't have access to it yet. Must not have access to it yet. Unwelcome guests. The party finds an unlikely ally deep in the catacombs. Marcos is amazed to see the revenant fall. Yeah, it was the first time. Okay. so it's probably quite a risk. So that's really all we're doing. We're just destroying his connection with what was just a dead body, pretty much. Oh yeah, what he said. Yeah, Margot's warned us. Revenant approach. Niru. I'm calling her Niru. Violent and mysterious, this dragon shares no secrets. And yeah, dragons are called the ultimate class. Heavy damage, can eat enemies and set them on fire. Expensive, but awesome. Yeah, they cost 100 Sai just to summon. So they're going to wait. At least until I get the rest of my group set up. I believe that's how I set them up if I don't have any generic recruits, but I do. So I'll put mages straight across from each other and a knight in the back just in case something slips by. Oh, I have 2 more rangers yet. It's a pretty good area. Yeah, that looks good. And Keta will, especially if you've been playing with no generic recruits, your characters will be higher level. Keta will just mow the grass here. But if you have more than one ranger, it's even more ridiculous. I guess I can look at our dragon's abilities while they wrap this up. Bite, Claw, Fire Breath. 175 to boost just a Claw. Madness or Rage. Let's get some Madness. Then Sleet is where I'll be dumping all the points until Ice Spear or one of these others become available. Let's see what happens first. We'll get Ice Spear at level 10. But Sleet is where the points are going for now. And range. Counter is nice. Let's get this 30% chance of knockback open. And I'm going to save the points for Armor Break, actually. Armor Pierce is nice for his attacks, but Armor Break will allow everybody to do more damage. Okay. Quite proud. What's that? Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, not until today. What do you mean? Yeah, it made me chuckle. Alright, I want to double check my timer. I think it should have gone off. It's my first time using it. Oh. Well, as a matter of fact, we'll just we'll look at the dragon's abilities for a moment. Bite can do some damage to one foe. There's the timer. Claw, some damage to one foe. Fire breath, some damage to one foe. That can epic halitosis. Can add poison to bite. Strength. The dragons also get a straight bonus to attack with a trait. Fatten up. Yeah. Adds hit points. And nom. Adds devour to bite. Sufficiently weak foes automatically die. So if you get them, and once you start putting traits or points into that trait, it'll tell you the percentage or whatever health they have to have. And it's actually somewhat entertaining. So we'll definitely be using that. But that's all the time I have for right now. Thanks for watching.